what we are about to share. So you are all welcome to tonight's presentation. And I'm going to be mentioning, tonight I will not be training, I will not be presenting, I will just be sitting back because I want to learn too. I want to jot a lot of things down myself. Because the person who's going to be teaching us tonight is really, really loaded. And I will permit me to show that the topic for today or tonight or this afternoon, according to wherever you may be joining us from, is be intentional about your health. Be intentional about your health. How do you have to be intentional? When you don't neglect your health in pursuit of wealth. Tonight, someone is going to be teaching us how to be intentional about our health, what we need to do, how not to jettison our health in pursuit of wealth, and how the double or the perfect bouquet or buffet of eating into the health and also eating well into the world. Ladies and gentlemen, with a standing ovation wherever you are, I want us to welcome to this podium Pastor Tolulope Fadulu. He will be giving us, dishing out to us. Please, if you are here for the first time, get a book. You would not want to go this evening without jotting something down. Thank you so very much, everyone. God bless you. Please, Pastor Tolu, you have the floor. God bless you.
Wow. Good evening, everybody. How has your day been? How is life with you? Well, I'm sure some of you have missed me. Either way, I'm back. It's good. So how have you been? How is everything with you over there? I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure you're okay. I'm sure God is still faithful. One thing we can never forget, one thing we can never stop doing is giving thanks to God. No matter how hard it is, no matter what people are going through, we still have reasons to give thanks to God in numerous ways. We are alive today. Some of us, we have definitely one or two of us, we have challenges. But guess what? We are alive to solve the problem. We are alive to solve the problem. So we have reasons to give thanks to God. One of the things that help us manage our health well is gratitude. In just one word or two words, do you have something you are grateful to God for? Well, I'm not here to preach tonight. Well, that's just what I felt I should start with. Do you have something you are grateful to God for? If you do, can you just say, thank you, Lord? No matter how you want to whisper it, no matter how you want to loud it, no matter how you want to say it, in just 2, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, just say, oh, thank you, Lord. Father, I thank you. Just do that in your heart. And if you have something specific you want to thank him for, just go ahead and say, thank you. He hears those whispers. Even when those things you are looking up to are not yet with you, have you thanked him for where you are right now? Have you thanked him for where you are right now? Nobody is where they want to be, but everybody is going to where they are supposed to be. So where we are there's something about all being grateful for where we are. Another word for it is contentment. So is there something you are grateful to for God for? Yes, if there's something you are grateful for, can I just see your emotions to show that you are happy, to show that you are alive? Just give me one emotion. Show me something to show that you are alive. Show me something to show you are grateful. Wow. Thank you. So, we're starting tonight as the topic connotes, being intentional about your health. Being intentional about your health. I many of us remember this advert by Dito. There's a particular phrase that makes that particular advert stand out. And the phrase is this: if I don't take care of you, who will? Actually, you should say that to yourself too. If you are not deliberate about your health, who will for you? Who will? There is hardly anybody or any tribe that personalizes sickness. You will often hear daddy's sickness, mommy's diabetes, my sister's high blood pressure. But you hardly hear someone say, daddy's diabetes is my diabetes. Nobody hardly say that. Or mommy high blood pressure is my own. Nobody says that. Why? Because to a large extent, sickness or diseases are personalized. Now you are here and you are thinking, well, what do I need to be deliberate about my health for? First of all, look around you. The way the environment works, it is like the environment is deliberately against us. You wake up in the morning to a new day, and from that moment you wake up, you start contending with different things. You start fighting with different things. You're fighting with noise pollution. You're fighting with smoke somewhere. You are fighting with emissions everywhere. You are fighting with stress. You are fighting with frustration. You are fighting with different things. You open the news are depressing. You go to a friend, everybody is easy to spread bad news than to spread good news. You are looking at it again. Dollar is going up, dollar is going down, and it is. Everything seems to be like working against our existence. The whole thing. You have to put on generator, the smoke is there, your neighbor is complaining of noise pollution, somebody is just unnecessarily happy on the road and is blasting the music, and everything is just going on. All news everywhere. It takes for us being deliberate. Being deliberate. A lot of things we are eating, you will discover that it's not necessarily helping us. Everything has become processed. And guess what? To some extent, we are left with little or no choice. The things that are organic, technically, suddenly they are not affordable as they used to be. The things that are inorganic seems to be on the prowl. Everybody's just doing that. So if you are not deliberate, who will? Who will? Research has it recently that because of what is going on all over the world, there have been increase in medical issues. You suddenly begin to discover that it's not that you are exposed to mosquito, but there's something called stress-induced malaria now. You suddenly discover that you wake up even tired. The stress out there is, how will I put it? It's pandemic. That is the word. You are an employer of labor. You used to buy diesel 250, now you are buying that. You are thinking, how will I survive the business? You are a business person. What you used to ship for less than 2,000, 3,000, now you are shipping at a higher money. And the stress is there. Suddenly you just discover that you have body pains. Body pains that you've not been having. Now you have it. From where? So it's time to be deliberate about our health. Now, health is not only about our physical body. You'll be surprised. That headache doing you, if you get credit like now, that is commensurable with the headache will fly away. So that means to some extent, the state of your pocket can affect your physical body. The state of your mind can affect your physical body. The state of the environment can affect your physical body. So, as I said earlier, it seems that almost everything is working against us. Then our response should be, we being deliberate, working against those biases. The truth is this: life will happen. And life happens to every one of us. We're happy today, and Sunday something happy, you're no longer happy. Oh, you are concerned. Oh, that particular child. Landlord is knocking. Your other debtors are knocking. You have debt already accumulated, and you are thinking, how are you going to survive? But listen, calm down. I want to say this again in a simple way. Calm down. Whatever has brought you here today is not by mistake. I believe God orchestrated your steps to be here. You may be here, you may need to hear this. Learn to live one day at a time. One day at a time. You had the meticulous type that you want your whole life planned out. Sometimes life doesn't reckon with that. Life doesn't reckon with that. So let's learn to take one day at a time, one moment at a time, one second per time. And you'll be surprised. The God of heavens will make you scale through. Can you just type together with me in the chat room? Just say this to yourself and type it out as affirmation. God is for me. Just type it in the chat room. We are all affirming that. God is for me. Sorry, I'm being spiritual tonight. I don't know why I'm going to this direction. I just believe somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to be assured of that. No matter the mountains, no matter the pressure around you, God is for you. God is for you. It's all how to help you, and it will help you. So, thank you so much for those responses. I appreciate that. And please don't, if you forget anything, don't forget this tonight. Maybe this is why God brought you here. Don't forget, God is for me. Don't forget that. So, how can we be deliberate about our health? According to WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. What does this mean? You can be physically sound. You can be physically fit. Yet, destabilize you, can cause headache now. You can be fine. But that call from your landlord can trigger an heart attack. Wow, there's no pain in your body. Nothing is just wrong with you. Do you know that because you felt nothing is wrong with you, you can just expose yourself to cold, and that would trigger something in your body. So being in health is not just being physically okay. Your mental state is also needed to be in perfect health. Money is good. Some of us, the headache or the migraine you are having is nothing other than, wow, the children at home now, and they are at home 24/7. They eat more, tell you this time. And you are thinking, how will I survive? In fact, some of us are already thinking of 2 months' time, school fees, August, September. And you are feeling depressed. You can see how information or how things around us are affecting our physical well-being. I'm not sure, God forbid, if there is a news that, oh, something happened in our village that is very catastrophic, I'm not sure you will feel fine. So everything is a value chain, is a chain. Everything is linked together. If you remember sets in mathematics, you see mathematics or further mathematics, when you say set or critical subset, some things are mutually exclusive, some things are independent exclusive, some things are whereby you have to find the meeting point. Everything has a way of coming together. So, what do we need to do? I was in Ikeja sometimes last year. Guess what? Right in front of me, somebody was just about to rush a bus. This person used his own leg to walk to the bus stop. There was crowd. Yes, everybody was trying to rush. And the bus came. He made an attempt. And he slumped, and that was the end. But you will say, he's physically fine. You will say, wow, this guy, he walked to this place. I'm trying to tell you that you can be physically fit. If your mental capacity is not up to date, you affect your body. That person that just lost a pregnancy, and you are feeling depressed about it. Let me tell you something. God is not dead. God is not dead. Put yourself together. The God that did that one will do another one for you very soon. I don't know what that one is meant for. I don't know why I'm just being spiritual this evening. Anyway, I believe it's meant for it's meant for somebody. Don't mind me. That's the way God uses me sometimes. So what do we need to do? Now, I feel like saying this. Is it good to exercise? Yes. To keep fit, I will say that over and over again. But at the same time, take it easy. Just take it easy. Don't, in the name of, yes, I want to keep fit, I want to keep fit, I want to keep fit. You are focusing only on the body. Focus on the mind. You'll be surprised, the body will follow. By the time you are in a perfect state in the mind, and when a perfect, and you are going for exercise, both of them can complement. So please, don't overdo it. Let me quickly move on now. How do we stay healthy and youthful? Since I said a lot of things are going against us. So us being deliberate is to be deliberate about our health. Whether we like it or not, all of us are going to grow old, but we can age gracefully. I'm not sure I can see anybody below 17 or 15 here. So by the time you are 40, you are 40. By the time you are 30, you are 40. Something is already happening to your body that you need to work on. How do we stay healthy and youthful? By going back to nature. Listen, drugs are good, but there is a limit to what drugs can do. We are not made of drugs. We are made of cells. We are made of cells. If drugs is going to work, it's going to work on the cells. And I will be introducing something to you called the stem cells today. Since we are made of cells, remember in biology, they taught us that cell is the basic unit of life. Everything came from that cell. Everything came from cell. Once upon you were a sperm, just one toddler like this, as a cell, until it infuses with another cell, which is the egg, for it to form a fetus, for it to form you. Stem cells are special cells called mother cells with the amazing power to produce new cells that can transform into any tissue or organ in your body. We have cells. Cells will come together, they will form tissues. Tissues will come together, they will form organ. Organs will come together, they form an organism and different, they will form. See the progression. Cell, tissue, organ, system, and an organism, which is the body. So that means if we want to trace anything that gets back to this organism or to the body, we can trace it. Body is cell specific. It's made of cells. That is the foundation. That is the rudiment. That's the condiment of making you. So as we age, cells they are aging too. Some becomes ineffective. Some becomes damaged. Where some, the healthy ones, still keeps keeping your body on and on and on and on. Stem cells are mother cells. They are the one producing the real cells. And if you study very well, maybe after this meeting, just go ahead, just read something about stem cells. You'll be amazed at the level of information out there. Mark my words. This is where the world is going to when it comes to health. Once upon a time, we have to send a physical letter. Once upon a time, we have to come together for us to meet. Now, I'm talking to people in UK. I'm talking to people in different parts of Nigeria from one location. from one location. You can see somebody is calling from Kano. So you can imagine things are evolving the same way too. Medically, things are evolving. Things are evolving too. Stem cells have a way of repairing damaged tissues or cells or organs in the body. Don't forget, if you can sort the cell, you can sort the tissue. If you can sort the tissue, you can sort the organ. So, which part of your body is not an organ? Tell me. There is no part of your body that is not an organ. What does that mean? That means if anything is wrong with your body, we can trace it back to the cell. And if you can sort the cell, we can sort every other thing in your body. That is why what I want to tell you can help you manage, if not over 200 ailments in the body. As long as it has to do with a malfunction of an organ, it can be corrected or it can be sorted. Now look at these different issues people have. As I said, this may not be you. But guess what? Perhaps you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Perhaps you have a loved one going through any of this at the moment. Perhaps you have somebody very close to you. Stroke, blindness, deafness, missing tooth, wound healing, bone marrow transplantation, myocardial infarction, muscular dystrophy, diabetes, osteoarthritis, and many, many more, just to mention a few. Alzheimer's, depression. What I'm about to tell you is what some people have discovered to be deliberate about their health. I hope the information will be useful to you so that you too can be deliberate. I want to say this again. There's little of what we can do about things around us, but we can control ourselves so that we can control things around us. Things are not meant to control us. We are meant to control things. That's what we are designed. Where there is a human being, there is a problem. Where there's a human being, there's a problem. So it is important, very important, that we do something about your body. What about stem cells? Everybody has stem cells that die. Stem cells also diminish with age, lifestyle, and environmental factors. Therefore, they need to be deliberately. You heard us to say, prevention is better than cure. The beauty totally break down before you take care of themselves. Sometimes it is too late. You know, you can deliberately start nourishing your stem cells now so that it can prevent anything from coming to you. It will sound like it will sound like an armor guard around your nervous system, around your body. Let me do something to you quickly because of the time. Let me introduce to you a revolutionary plant-based stem cell. Why plant-based? God have designed us to be nourished by plants. There are animal-based, there are human-based, there are different things. But God has designed us. God has designed us to So there's a particular apple called the Swiss apple, and the botanical name is the Utwilus pativa. It's a rare kind of apple. And they discovered that this same apple has the genetic capability as that of human beings. When something happens to your hand, it heals up with time. The same thing with this particular plant, this particular apple. It's called that this particular apple also does not oxidize. So they now went for that in doing the research. In doing the research, they now apply 0.1 concentration of the stem cell of this particular apple into human beings. And guess what? They discovered that it can regenerate over 80% stem cells in human beings. I just mentioned 80. That is massive. Massive. So what I'm bringing to you is this research that has led to this discovery. They also discovered that, okay, healthy cells in the body, the introduction of this plant-based stem cells to the body protects the healthy cells. If it comes across damaged cells, it repairs them. Cells that are dormant in the body, it regenerates them. Then we can now say we can age gracefully. I came across this because of my mom. And I'm glad she enjoyed the benefits of this when it comes to her health. Oh, somebody said, what's wrong with my mom? My mom was diabetic, type 2. You can do the math. Now, who is behind the research? There's a company called Mibo Biochemistry. Please do a research on it. Go Google it and learn more, read more about them. They are foremost in the world, based in Switzerland. So it's not from Akporo Babajebu, no. It's not from Akporo Babajebu. It is from Switzerland. And has the exclusive ownership of the double stem cell and triple stem cell. So Phytoscience, a company based in Malaysia, came in partnership with Mibo Biochemistry to have the exclusive ownership of the double stem cell and the triple stem cell. And the main description or job description of Phytoscience is to make it available to everybody around all over the world. So I'm here representing that great company called the Phytoscience. Quickly, let me run you through the products and what you can benefit from them. Listen, I say this again, they are 100% plant-based stem cell products. No additive, all 100% plant-based stem cell. Why do I choose plant-based stem cell? Most of the time when you go to the hospital by chance, they will likely tell you, oh, take vegetables, take fruits, help yourself. None of them have ever told me, oh, this is your sickness. It is chicken that will stop it. Go and take plenty chicken. I doubt it. Now, this same company has been recognized, has been awarded in different ways. Super Health brand. That's a double stem cell. We have that award to ourselves. Now, let me take you one by one to those particular products. Let's take it one by one to those products. Okay. We have the double stem cell and the crystal cell. These are the flagship products. They are the main product that contains that particular Utwilus soluble apple that has the ability to recreate to regenerate cells. These are see us administer this in almost all the cases. In almost all the cases. Cellular rejuvenation, anti-inflammation, UV protection from cellular level, speeds up immune and healing, and it is anti-aging. For whatever is doing you will need any of these to solve the problem. These are the stem cells, and they are designed to help you. Now, please look at the picture very well, because some people tell you that, oh, I have stem cell, I have stem cell, I have stem cell. No, watch out for what we are telling you. They are fake out there. Anything that is good, we likely want to have, we like to have a fake. So be careful where you get it from. How do we take these ones? The double stem cell or the crystal cell? They are powdery in nature. You pour it underneath your tongue. There's not like every other thing that you just use, just in your mouth. You lift your tongue up, pour the substance in the sachet underneath your tongue, place your tongue on it, allow it to dissolve. Why? Because there are glands that lead straight away to the brain underneath your tongue. So that is why this is not the regular type of medication or supplement or whatever you want to call it. What I'm telling you are stem cells. They are not supplement. They are in a class of their own. They are not meant to be chewed. It is best consumed on empty stomach. I joined this business because of my mom, and God has used me to touch as many lives just with this product. Just with this product. I'm a product of this product. My wife is a product as testimonies of this. So, our other products. Now, don't forget I said that the first two I mentioned, they are the flash, they are the main products. Why we now have these other products to our rescue? Now, most of the time, it is a therapy. We may need to combine more than one product to get the best result at every point in time. Don't forget, they're all stem cells. They are all plant-based. So the combination of more than one of those products is where we call it, it is a stem cell therapy. You can go online to read about different stem cells. They could be quite expensive. That is why Phytoscience is here to help you, to bring it to you at an affordable price, comparing it with other things. A bone marrow transplant costs millions. Yet you can get the same effect with this product to solve the same problem too. My mom was diabetic, was able to live free of diabetic. Only she decided to go. She stopped her insulin, she stopped her glucose, anything else to do with diabetics. And she was fine. She can walk by herself, she can move around herself, she started cooking by herself. Until she heard angels and chose to go. Anyway, I miss you, Mama. Okay, so our other products, we have the Snowfield, we have the triple stem cell, we have the Actual Plus, we have the H2O moisturizer, and we have the High IQ Plus. I'll quickly run through them to see what they do so that we can quickly maximize our time. Best aid in a gastrointestinal problem. If you know anyone that is always having stomach upset, is always having something or the other to do, or heartburn, stomach upset, indigestion, this is Snowfield is a good go-to at any point in time. Now, the work of the Snowfield actually is to cleanse the body. It works with the colon. The colon is the organ in the body that is responsible for cleansing the body. So, it cleanses the body. Now, if you're not going to go for anything, listen, with the level of toxins we have been exposed to every day, you need this to constantly cleanse your body of toxins. Many of us, we are in front of a screen right now, maybe a phone, maybe a laptop, maybe a tablet, maybe something. There are radiations that are not necessarily too good for our body. It balances body acid alkaline count. Once that can be balanced, you are far away from cancer. Almost every part of the body now has cancer now. That will not be our portion in Jesus' name. And if it's already somebody else's portion or somebody else already have it, there is hope for them. Listen, there is hope for them. I have people who used to go for chemotherapy, and this product has solved their life. Chemotherapy is not a solution to cancer, sincerely, because it's killing something, is harming some other cells. Reduce hemoglobin and red blood cells. It's excellent for sickle cell anemia. So if you know anybody that have SS, I have had a lot of testimonies in this line. SS patients, some of them, they are free now. Some of them, they've not had the crisis in years. It helps you to fight all forms of infection. There's so much out there. Guard yourself, be intentional about it. How do we take it? How do you consume stuff? Stuff you is in powder form as well, just cut. Put it inside a 50 cl water, just a glass of water. The first two I mentioned, you pour it underneath your tongue. This one is water-based, it's water therapy. Put it inside the water and sip. This is my green water. I enjoy doing it. You can take it apart from hot water, any kind of water, room temperature, cold water. I enjoy it with cold water. Chilled one. It's so therapeutic. Don't mind me. But listen, let me beg you. Whoever invited you to this place, tell them to help you get this. Either one of these and one of the first two I mentioned. Even if you have nothing in your body, they will help you. You will be forever grateful you come across this today. Let's move on because of my time, because I have to talk about it. Now, this is actual plus. Even if you're a vegetarian, I'm not sure you have access to 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, 9 spices in a day. You can see it's not always far from me. The best option that helps you heal and recover from all illness. This is one of the best things to strengthen your immune system. When COVID was ravaging, I made sure everybody in my house takes this. 5 drops, 2 times daily. And guess what? God used it. Because it boosted our immune system and we are able to stand it when it was ravaging them. This is, you can imagine the fruits that are there. It's so, if you know anybody that has that diabetic as well, this will solve their problem. You can take it to the bank anytime, any day. You have somebody also that has high blood pressure, this will help. It will go a long way to help. It will boost your immune system. At the same time, work on other parts of the body that needs to. Imagine you taking fruits. You're not taking 18 fruits. And fruit is known to be the highest source of vitamins all over the world. So once the vitamins and nutrients are introduced into the body, they go to where they're supposed to go. And this is good. How do we use this one? This one is also a water therapy. Take 10 drops, depends on what is doing. You take drops, shake very well into water, into like a 25 cl water and drink. Don't use hot water. Room temperature is okay. You can use water. In some cases where the condition does not allow the person to drink so much water, you can mix this inside a snuffle pot and enjoy your life to still get the work done. Children are at home now. Maybe they are coming from what's it called boarding house. Bombard them, get them snowful, get them this, let them rejuvenate their body. It's one of the best to boost your immune system. Now the high IQ plus, the latest product, sometimes that was 2 years ago. It's strictly for the eyes and the brain. It's for adults, for children, for all our products. Any category of people can use it. Although the first two we always recommend that you take half dosage of it. But this one, almost everyone can take it. It helps with your eyes, it helps with the brain. Oh, somebody said, how come I'm still using glasses? Well, my sight has actually improved. But because of the kind of work I do, I'm always in front of the system trying to solve one or two people. I need the ultraviolet coming, the rays coming from the system. Most of us, we just use the system like that. But there's supposed to be a protective actually, but most of us, we don't care. So because of the rays coming from it, I prefer just to use this, just to protect my eyes. Improvements in the brain health and cognitive function, reduce the risk of vascular degeneration, protect brain cells from damage by toxic free radicals, prevent memory loss and mental decline, reduces mental fatigue. If your work is mental in nature, you need this. It helps you keep your brain together. Improve eye function, including the high ability to adapt to the dark, slow cognitive or decline in older women, and keeps brain sharp. So if anybody suffering from dementia, Alzheimer, how will I put it? Any highs issue, any nerves issue, this will go to help. This will go to help. So now, how do you take this one? These ones are in pouch. Just take one and sip. Just put in your mouth. You can take it 3 times daily. You can take it 2 times daily. You can take it at any time. It's up to you. 1 to 2 sachets per day is okay. Now, these are the topically applied products. These ones, they help you to age gracefully in your skin. You don't take this one inside of you. You take this one on, maybe therapeutically for your skin. Miracle Intense, I would encourage everybody to have a copy of this at home. We have seen it do much more than what I'm telling you here. Sometimes last year, my house had a domestic accident in the kitchen oil. And guess what? This is what I sprayed. Remember, they'll tell you to put raw egg, put honey, put different things. This is what I sprayed, and you won't know that anything happened to that because it has a way of taking the skin back to where it was. It has a way of numbing pain. I know people who spray it on their hair when they have migraine headaches. Any kind of pain in the body, a little spray of this can help you. It will reduce spot and wrinkles, better skin texture and skin tone, enhances skin vitality, anti-free radicals, erases fine lines, brightens and firms the skin, anti-UV. If you are the guy that you've been fighting with keloids, bombs, keloids, you have a solution here. After your shave, get this there, and you can be smooth as me. Anyway, now our products are certified both locally and internationally. We have the NAFDAC registration. We have the GMP certified. We have the vegetarian. We have the halal. We have everything. We have the FDA as well. Now, this is where it's getting interesting. Yorubas, they say, I will say to Yoruba, and I will try and interpret. Translation: once you are sure of something, you are bold to eat it on your chest or your head. Our company says that good, if you get this product legit and you use it and something goes wrong in your body, the company has insured you up to $1 million US. This is 10 years of existence now. Not one single person have come to claim this money, but rather we've been enjoying testimonies upon testimonies. Now I'll be showing you some testimonies. Please, the viewers, that this question is allowed, is advised at this point. Now look at this leg. I can see somebody cringing. What is this? This is somebody's leg actually. It was due for amputation. It's called that. It's the diabetic ganglion. You know, anybody has diabetic and he has a wound. It's like the wound will refuse to heal. But guess what? 2 months into our therapy, see the leg after. God says my heart. These are not doctored. These are true stories, true life stories. True life stories. We have stories of subfertility or infertility. We have a lot that has up there, hormonal imbalance and everything. We have testimonies on that. So before I go on how you can get this, please get in touch with whoever invited you. That, oh, I want to get this product, although I'm going to tell you very soon. Now, I said earlier as well, some of us, our problem is not a physical illness. Our problem is a financial illness. Things are expensive now. What used to be 1,000 is likely 3,000 now. The chicken that can feed the whole family may not be able to feed the whole family. This is enough to cause depression in some people. Question is this. Many of us, there's nothing for us to remove. We are already conservative. You have been cutting everything, you have been managing. The other way you can go about it is to find an extra source of income. Some people are smiling today despite the way the world is. They don't care whether inflation is 10 digits or 5 digits. But because they have been able to spend from their abundance. I joined this business during COVID as a broke man. I borrowed money to join, and God used this to solve a lot of problems. I've not made so much money, but the little I have made is commendable. Now, let me show you what it is to how to make the money. Sorry for jumping. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, first of all, say yes. Then learn how to do it better. Because that opportunity may not be available again. We'll say yes first. Secure your position, secure your place. Then you can learn how to do it better. I'm offering Phytoscience, an opportunity that changed my life, that made me kill. I'm able to handle 2 things at the same time: my health and an extra source of income. My health and an extra source of income. So the money I shall spend on my health is taking care of it. It's keeping me healthy. So these are the founders. As I mentioned earlier, it's based in Malaysia. The company is 10 years old. The company generates over $50 million every month. It has made over 100 millionaires all over the world and still counting. Some people joined the millionaires camp last week. Please mute yourself if you are not the one talking, please. Ebonuma Chineye, please mute yourself. My co-host, please help me. We have about 2 million distributors all over the world and still counting. In a world of over 7 billion people, we have 2 million and we're still counting. We are located in over 51 countries, and we have our own established head office in Desa Petaling in Malaysia with our own building worth $4.5 million. So How do we make money? Let me quickly do this and we move on. How do we make money? These are people who started from nothing and they're now something. A move special, sold a wedding band, sold a jewelries to get on board. Mr. Lucia was practically sold almost everything he had, not because he wanted to get on board, not because he saw the opportunity. And today, their story have changed totally. This is a man, he won a car last year. Somebody else has won another car, another person won another car. Maybe by next week or 2 weeks time, somebody else will win another car again. Not with your money, and it is there. You have to continue to travel if that is your dream. Imagine you traveling with that money from your pocket too, or you adding a little to whatever the pleasure they will give you. You can see South Korea, Malaysia. There's a Malaysia trip going on and it's about to happen. Now, these are diamonds. Diamonds are the leaders of the company. They are always treated with respect and honor. We recognize their efforts and they are always celebrated. This was last year, and there is always an award of recognition. Now, this is a company whereby you are your own boss. You start and you build it to the extent you want to build it. You are not working for yourself, but you're not working by yourself. You have a team of people. You have people you can call at any point in time. One of the things I've enjoyed in my journey, I have met people that matters. People that matters. And they've been of help at one point or the other. Look at the amount of retreat sometimes somewhere in what's it called? What's the name of this? Radisson Blue. And we have another one again last year at Marriott Hotel. Imagine 3 nights at Marriott.
Yeah.
3 nights at Marriott. All expenses, not your money, but somebody, the company sorted you out. Also, if is one of the spouse that is running it, every year too, the company will take you and your spouse out to celebrate you. Why? Because without your spouse, you won't be able to do whatever you are doing. So in doing that, they celebrate you. So we call it Diamonds Couple Hangout. How do you head quickly? Residual income, financial freedom. There are young ways to head in Phytoscience. You have the direct bonus, you have the roll-up bonus, you have the key-in bonus, you have the development bonus, you have the loyalty dealership bonus, you have the matching the other bonus, you have the reorder bonus, you have the matching bonus, you have the M2 bonus, matching. Now somebody say, I'm just mentioning everything. Let me just explain like 4 of it to you to see the potential. And if you are interested in making the extra money, we can work together today and see where you're going to get to. Listen, you're not here by mistake. God has a reason for bringing you here. If you are the type, you're already tired of what you are doing, you need something to ginger your brain. You need something challenging. Welcome on board. If you are the type, you need that extra income. Welcome on board. If you are the type, you desire to travel and you've not been. Welcome on board. Wherever your dreams are, there's a meeting point here. Now, we have different packages. Are you coming? I'll tell you now. We have different packages to come on board. Now, the beautiful thing about Phytoscience is this. When you pick a package, it comes along with a product. You have the silver package, you have the gold package, you have the platinum package. Now, assuming you come in the silver package is where it's like the introduction, it's like a customer package. You just want to try it. But guess what? Even trying it, you can help. There's no way you will use it, you will not refer somebody. It is very slim. Now you come as a silver, you are able to introduce another silver. Instantly, that's what we call a direct bonus. Instantly, the company will give you $32.85. That is equivalent to $22,995. Imagine you are able to just tell 10 people, and 10 people are interested, and they're willing to come with this package. That means in a day, you will earn 32.85 times 10 instantly. Now, this is why I love this. I have seen other compensation plans, but what made this one unique is there is instant, there is one at the end of the day, there's one at the end of the month, there's one at the end of the year. So at every point in time, you can be sure you are liquid. So imagine now the gold package, which is a bit higher than that of silver, you were able to sign someone with a gold package. Instantly, you get $88. That is 61,600. That is somebody's salary in 2 months, if you are looking at the minimum wage. If you're able to sign somebody in platinum, you go to get $135, which is 94,500. Well, you know what dollar is now. So you can imagine you doing business, you are earning in dollars. That puts you on a level of your own. Now, assuming you are gold, you're able to bring a silver, you get 82, but as a gold bringing a gold, you get 177. As against a silver bringing a gold, which is 88. So you can imagine you earn more. So, platinum. As a gold, you bring back $225. That is $157,500 instantly. And assuming you are able to do 2 or 3, imagine you can earn this twice in a day. You can earn it 10 times in a day if up to. Anytime you bring somebody in any of this package, you earn something. How do you tell somebody needs health? Somebody needs another chance at life. Somebody needs it. So when somebody needs it like that, what do? Once you tell them, and they see the opportunity that they can be whole, they can be healthy, or they can be wealthy, and they take come on board, you earn money. As a platinum, you bring in a silver, that's 32. You bring in a gold, because a platinum is higher than a gold, that's 177. And if a platinum brings a platinum, that is $450. That is 315 instantly. This is not a matter of wait to the end of the week or wait to the end of the month. Once you finish doing the registration, you get this instantly. You are saying, wow. So that means you can be at your desk at your place of work, tell somebody that needs help, or knows somebody that needs help. The person comes on board, you make money, the person is fine, the person is healthy, they say thank you, you are fine, you hand the extra, and you feel fulfilled that you have helped somebody. That is number one. Number two, the company says that, okay, even assume it's only one person, you're able to introduce you to the business. And the person is seeing the business side very well. The company says that whatever the person earns, you are going to earn 70% of it. 7% of it. Let me give an analysis. For example, you were able to get this man, Mr. Thomas, into the business. Mr. Thomas was able to bring Mr. Peter. Once Mr. Thomas brings Mr. Peter, Mr. Thomas will earn, based on the platinum package, Mr. Thomas will earn $450. If Mr. Thomas brings Mr. Paul, we earn another $450. That means Mr. Thomas has earned $900. At the end of the month, you will earn your own $63 because that's 7% of $900. That is $44,000. Now, listen, you only know Mr. Thomas. But because of what Mr. Thomas is doing, you are earning money. Now, if Mr. Peter brings A or B or whatever, anytime any one of these earn, the company says up to the 10th generation, apart from the first generation with 7%, you'll be earning 2% on every generation. Where passive income comes from. At the end of the month, because of activities that happens in your team, whether you know about it or you don't know about it, you will just see at the end of the month, you earn money. I joined this business June 20, 2000. So I was 2 years this year, and I can tell you that God used this to wipe away some tears. God used this to help me financially. I was broke, dead broke. I had to borrow money to join. But thank God, the health is history now. Now, this is the key in bonus. This is peculiar to the platinum. The company says that once you do a clerical job of like 3 minutes, you'll be rewarded. If you're ready to come on board, they will give you like a small form to fill, like your data. Once they impute it into the system, they will get this bonus. The key bonus for silver is 2.19. The key bonus for the key in for platinum is $30. So just imagine, just doing a 2 minutes walk or a 3 minutes walk, they're earning 21,000. So that means like I even choose to say, good, all I want to be doing is to be doing clerical work. But don't forget, as a silver, you can do it. As a gold, you can do it. It's only peculiar to the diamond. You mean to be to the platinum, I mean. Now, let's come to this part. This is where passive income comes in. You don't have to know. Now, let me show you. You come on board. You are able to sign in S1. When you sign in S1 as a silver, now this is silver. You can see the color. Immediately you sign in S1, don't forget to earn your normal direct bonus, 32.85. You now sign in X2, or the person that told you about this business did a sign up and enforced this S2. Instantly, there's a pair. We call it the pairing bonus. Anytime there are 2 transactions. So this is a pair. Once you make this pair, you will earn 14.6. That is 10,220. It doesn't stop there. If this S1 is able to sign 2 partners, and this S is able to sign 2 partners, that means you earn, this is 2A, 2A. You earn an extra 14.6, you earn an 14.6. So that means in all, in your team, you are able to sign up, you only know the 2 people, and the 2 people who are able to sign up other members. They tell other people that they want to be part of it. You being the head, you head. Imagine you are just earning 4 or 5 for this per day. I will show you a projection very soon. Now look at gold. It's getting more interesting. As a gold, the pairing point is $79. That is 55,000 naira. Once there are 2 pairing, simple platinum. So that means I can sit down at home, and an event that I didn't know about happened in my genealogy. And another day, I discovered that I've earned $200. Who does that? This is 140K. And you know it is possible you earn up to 10 times in a day as a platinum. So imagine you earning 140 times 10. That is 1.4 in one day. Is it possible? Yes, people do that. Anyway, the taste, the beauty is in the taste. Come on board, come and enjoy this. Get in touch with whoever invited you that I want to see this. Now look at this projection. Based on what I've done before, look at the gold, look at the silver. So that means as a silver, if I just, all you are just sitting in the first month, you are able to earn only 1 pair. That is 10,220. In the second month, that 1 pair, that 2 people that you got as partners, they are able to get 2 partners too. You earn another 20,440. And you keep on earning like that. Look at it. Is it possible? It is possible. And if you are all you are signing up is platinum, look at the possibility. One thing about a lot of these businesses is when they say they are going to give you A, if you do A, you get A. It is sacrosanct. You can go to the bank, you can take it to the bank, you can be rest assured about it. Now you are here, you are not interested in the health, you are interested in the money. There's a place for you. You are here, you are interested in the health and not the money. There's a place for you. Either way, you're welcome on board. Get in touch with whoever invited you. How do you get in touch? What does it take to come on board? Now the person will explain better to you, but let me just quickly show you. Now we have ranks. And I want to go to, we have a 1-star, the 2-star to crown president. A crown president is someone that has earned $1 million. Guess what? We have people who have earned it. We have crown ambassador, we have crown, even in this Nigeria. These are crown ambassador. This is Mr. Gidola, okay, and this is Mr. Bismarck. They are human beings like us. Mr. Gidola is in Nigeria. Mr. Bismarck is a Ghanaian. Dr. Aziza Razali from Egypt. She's a crown president. That means she has earned $1 million. A woman. Oh. This is Black Diamond. Remember, I showed you these 2 pictures earlier. How they started. This one sold a wedding ring, sold a jewelry, sold almost everything to get on board. Now she's a black diamond. A black diamond is somebody that has earned over $100,000 in this business. This is another person too. We have people who are blue diamond. They also the meeting tonight is a blue diamond. And we have other people. Look at it. It can be male, it can be female. It is not gender specific. We are not gender biased. Anybody can, if you can apply yourself to it. All these people, they're also diamond at their level. All of them, they're diamonds. Diamond is someone that has earned $30,000. And guess what? Almost every month, people are becoming diamonds. So you need to get in touch with whoever invited you and tell them I'm ready to do what I'm supposed to do to come on board as a silver. That's one. There are two different kinds of silver. The person will explain it to you. You can come on board with the main silver, which is 137,000. They will give you 6 double stem cell, or they will give you 4 double stem cell, 1 stone and 1 crystal cell. If you prefer the gold, that is 660,000. They will give you 26 units of double stem cell and 4 units of snowflake. And if you want the platinum for those who want to have a consistent supply. There's a particular issue you want to solve. This is 30 double stem cell, 20 crystal cell, 6 snowflake, and 2 actual plus. You want to try and start, you want to go and sell, it's up to you. You can retail, you can use for yourself, you can give it out. In whatever way, you are here for a reason. Please get in touch. What do you need to do? Pick up a registration form, fill the necessary details, choose a package, follow up and confirm. You will get an email when you are registered and welcome on board. We get more training when you are on board as to how to do your business. Somebody say, I can't talk. Listen, the meeting tonight was hosted by somebody. A lot of people invited people here tonight. There are people who can talk, that can help you talk. Get in touch with your upline or your person that invites you into the business, and they will help you start. This is the time to start. You are not here by mistake. Let's help somebody get their health. You yourself, be deliberate about your health. Be healthy. Help somebody also earn a little extra cash. If that is all they are forever grateful for, you'll be surprised. Your name will be in the book of remembrance for life. Thank you for your time with me. Thank you for thank you for enjoying the meeting. Now you can take questions as I all over back to the host. Thank you once again. I appreciate you all. God bless you. Remember, you make money by simply sharing this Phytoscience opportunity with others. Sharing is caring. Sharing is earning. God bless you. Over to you, Mama Alex.
Thank you so very much. Please, if you are not showing reaction, I don't know what you want to be doing. I want us to please fill the screen with a beautiful reaction. I want us to celebrate this young man. I don't take him for granted at all. Thank you so very much, sir, for being so detailed and right on time too. This is just 9:30, and you are true with both the compensation plan and the product. That's a very good time to achieve everything. So I want to welcome all the people who are here. If you are here for the first time, you might have been invited by someone. I want to let you know that one day, many of us were invited just like you are being invited today. Or some of us do not even have the opportunity that you are having today, because I joined in 2017 on the 1st of February. There was no avenue for Zoom like this. I really wish there was, so that we could reach people from diverse places. But there was no avenue like this, though the Zoom was there, but we were used to talking from mouth to mouth and traveling to different places. But today I'm sitting at the comfort of my houses, and you are sitting at the comfort of your house, and you are listening to this. It's been a wonderful presentation. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Mr. Tolu Okpefadulu, for your time, for your training, for your lecture, for making this thing as explicit as possible. Please, we want to take questions. We want to take questions. If you have a question, please, you can type it in the chat room, or you could simply raise up your hand and we will call you to ask you what your questions are. No question is a nonsense question. Please go ahead and ask, because anyone that asks will definitely find answer. And to those who really want to join, please, I will urge you, don't second guess, don't procrastinate. Start up immediately. When I heard about Phytoscience, you may not understand how it's running. Remember, he showed you the words of Richard Branson that say, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you don't know how to go about it, say yes first. Just say yes and accept. Because when you say no, so many other things can be factored into it, and your no will be dragging all the beauty that you're supposed to get. But once you say yes, look for how to go about it, and you will find everything easy and simple as you go on. So please, I want to take questions. While I'm talking about the questions, I also want to let you know that this presentation takes place every Tuesday at 8 p.m. So if you are here tonight, just get ready that Tuesday next week, there will be another presentation. Then Tuesday next week may be the testimony night. It might not be just the presentation, like, it might be testimony night, where a lot of people come and share so many things, so many beautiful things that has happened to them while using this presentation, while using this product and everything. I want to say very big thank you to you, Prince Nicholas. I can see you join us all the way from Agbo. Thank you so very much, sir. I am sure your time here is highly in good use. So if there's anybody who has a question, please do ask now. And I want to say something. The world, we all know what is happening globally. A lot of prices are changing. You've been shown a price today. You've been shown a price today. I want us to make very good use of the timing that we have in our hands and come on board. Then we'll teach you what you really need to do, because the prices of dollars and the world in particular is not stable today. So you won't come back tomorrow and they tell you these prices have changed. So I want to say a very big thank you to you, Dauda. I can see your question. You asked if this has ever cured cancer. We have people in this room tonight who are totally free. Yes, you heard me correctly. People who are in this room tonight who are totally free from cancer, from different stages of cancer, and not just cancer, so many other health issues, because just like he explained, our totality, our roots, our origin, and everything about us is the stem cells. So it is only a stem cell that can go back into itself and figure out and fix in totality what could be wrong with that body. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I don't know if you're coming here for the first time, so that we'll welcome you properly. If you're coming here for the first time, kindly go to the chat room and state that you are here for the first time, and please also indicate the name of the person who's invited you. Can you please go to the chat room and do that right now? Just go to the chat room, type in your name and the name of the person who has invited you to this presentation. If you don't know how to go about that, kindly raise up your hand. We can easily pick you out. Kindly raise up your hands and we'll call you and you let us know who has invited you. And you please go back to the person. Don't say, oh, I want to reach Pastor Tolulope Fadulu because I like the way he spoke. Wow, Dauda Bello, please, can we give a reaction to Dauda Bello? Dauda Bello, you are welcome. Dauda Bello is a first timer. Please, who invited you, Dauda Bello? Let's fill the house with a reaction. Dauda Bello is a first timer. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I can see all the reaction coming. Dr. Bello, thank you. Please, who invited you to this presentation tonight? You can speak. You can unmute yourself and speak, sir. Oh, Ajia Sekinat, Ajia Sekinat, thank you so very much for all what you do each time. Thank you so very much for bringing in this person. And I see the question is, does this cure cancer? Definitely, because we have a lot of people in this house today who are cancer-free. We can see Kingsley, PH Legit Queen. Kingsley, please raise up, speak. You can unmute yourself and speak. Kingsley, you're a first timer. Are you, Kingsley?
Yes, he is a first timer. Let me speak, leader.
Okay, thank you so very much, sir.
Yeah, he was invited by one of my team members, just a new sign up, someone that just signed up yesterday. So she invited him today. So, and I spoke with him earlier in the day. So he promised that he will be here today. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, wow. Thank you so very much. And I just got another information. Please, can everybody fill this room with a reaction? We have a big masquerade in the house. We have Mama Ajonye. Mama Ajonye is an 80-year-old mama who does not look one bit like an 80-year-old person. She's the mother of our own Mama Anka. Mama Ajonye is the mother of our own Mama Anka, and she's in the room with us tonight. Thank you so very much, Grandma, that is younger than all of us. Wow. Thank you so very much for joining us tonight. I know you came in with the 3-star. I keep saying it that you were the one that came in. You brought the 3-star all by yourself. Whether they like to accept or not, you came with the 3-star. It was in your luggage. I saw it myself.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
My
so much,
twins. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. You can hear from the voice, you will know that that is not the voice of an 80-year-old at all. That voice is younger than 70. What am I talking about? 45. That voice is claiming 45. And I'm sure by the time you see the person who I'm talking about, you will know that woman does not look 12, 30 years close to 80. Okay, we can see Mr. ID Ladenge. You are here. Thank you. I think Active Life has invited you. And I have here Tracy. Tracy was invited by Alex. Woo! So I got 2 persons, Tracy and Prince Nicholas. Tracy, thank you so very much. Tracy, can you please unmute yourself? I want you to say something if you don't mind. Hello, Tracy. Hello. Is Tracy there? Oh, we also have Mary, who is a first timer. She's invited, or she was invited by Alaja Sekinat. I want to thank all the first timers for believing in us, for coming. Many of you may have a lot of other activity lined up for tonight, but you chose to be here, and I am sure you have not regretted coming here tonight. I was spoken to one day, spoken to. Okay, Tracy, I can hear your voice.
Yes, ma. Sorry, I was in the middle of something, so I was trying to wash my hands off it.
Okay, sorry
Good
about it.
evening, ma, and every other person present.
Good evening.
I'm really excited hearing this. I've always been busy. I know each time I call, it's either the meeting is over or I saw the message late. But this is a great, I read in short, I don't know what to say, but I enjoyed everything I heard. I came in late, I returned late from the office, but I enjoyed the little one I heard. I wish I can hear everything all over again. I'll be so
Okay.
excited more.
Oh, okay. Tracy, Tracy,
Yes, ma'am.
I invited you to tonight's presentation.
Yes, please.
Where did we meet?
In the bus, coming from PH to Lagos.
I know some people are beginning to say some things. I know some people are beginning to say I prospect Lisa. I know they are laughing. I can see them.
Yes, we know.
So I traveled down Lagos, somewhere Port Harcourt, either Lagos to Port Harcourt or Port Harcourt to Lagos with Tracy, and that's how I saved their name. Don't mind me. And I've been sending all of them messages since then, and I'm sure she's really super duper happy that she joined tonight's presentation. I want to assure you, Tracy, don't despair. Tonight's presentation is being recorded and it's going to get to you. Mr. Fadulu is also welcoming and thanking Ayo Akambi for honoring the invitation. Ayo Akambi, you are welcome to tonight's presentation. Thank you for coming. I know whatever it is, you're not disappointed about tonight's presentation. Next week is going to be the bomb. If you know what a bomb means, explosive, mind-blowing, rooftop rock, whatever you can imagine, because next week is going to be our testimony night. We do this fortnightly. We take the presentation in one Tuesday, and the next Tuesday we'll try to collate testimonies of people. So Dr. Bello, you may need to come back next week and hear for yourself, unembellished, something not doctored, people giving out their testimonies live and direct, people who have used or people who know someone they gave the Phytoscience stem cell products to, and what it has done for them. You will get to see, hear that firsthand. They want to welcome Pastor Debbie from USA. Alaja Sekinat is welcoming you to tonight's presentation. Oh, she said you are a Yaoko. We really do welcome you to tonight. So I want to leave this podium in a very short while. I want to leave two powerful ladies to say something. Mama Anka, you're going to say something, and Alaja Sekinat, you're also going to say something. Please, if you're a first timer, let it end today as a first timer. By Tuesday next week, you would have been signed up and you will bring plenty of first timers, not just one, not two. You will be able to liberate and change the life of 10 different persons. You don't necessarily have to be the one to speak to them. If you are given or sent the message, please forward it to as many people, because you don't know who you'll be meeting. I never knew I was going to meet Tracy one day in my life, but today she's happy she's part of this presentation. Just like you do not know who you're going to be meeting in future. You don't necessarily have to have close knitship with anybody before you can invite them to this presentation. This is about saving life. This is about earning an honest living. The world is so uncertain today, and this is where the world is going to. This is the 21st century way of doing business. So before we go tonight, I want Alaja Sekina to please say one or two words to us, and Mama Anka. Thank you, and God bless you.
Okay, who goes first? Okay. Good evening, everyone. You've had a wonderful time, I'm sure. And we've been fed, our minds, our brain, and our dare to say even our very souls have been stirred by what we have heard today. Like Mr. Todu has said, and Alex has said, and several others will also say, this is an opportunity that you just cannot let it go by.
Earlier in the day and yesterday, my mom who came visiting heard all my partners, business partners, my sisters, my mother, my brother calling me and congratulating me because I hit a rank. And she said something. She said, you are one big happy family, that she loves the way we interact. Even if it is not for the PSP, PSP is our what? Our currency. Even if it is not for the money, which is a tidy sum, I must say, and the fact that you get to help people and also keep your health in tip-top conditions, the network is awesome. This is the place where you meet people that before now you probably would never have met. People that you become so entrenched in, and people who care about you. And so I'm encouraging everyone who is listening here today, grab the opportunity offered here to you. You never know where this is going to come in handy. You are going to be touching lives. You are going to be improving the quality of lives of people around you and yourself. I've never regretted making the decision to step into what Mama Alex shared with me. All my story and my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren spread all over the world started off with the kindness of Mama Alex giving me 2 sachets of double stem cell. Let that seed, let this word you've heard today be like the seed that will spread out and touch lives and change lives, change your narratives here tonight. Thank you very much for taking time to be with us. We look forward to next week, another great and awesome time. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. God bless you. You can never overemphasize, or you can never what will I say now? Underestimate the power of even one single sachet of the Phytoscience double stem cell. Now, let me leak a secret. I offered her just 2 sachets of the double stem cell. If a prophet had told me that what I did that day was planting not just on a fertile ground, but a tree planted by the rivers of water that would not know dryness. Because today, the woman who just spoke with you is the owner of the Canada team. If you're talking about Canada team, she's the owner of Canada team. If you know Covenant University, a team is housed in Covenant University. If you know University of Lagos and all the professors in that place, a team has or owns the University of Lagos. If you know, I can't say them all here. That woman who just spoke and what happened. I know she might not join my business. I only was benevolent enough to give her just 2 sachets of the double stem cell. And today she's running a business that has fetched her, let me not leak her secret there, that has fetched her millions and millions of naira. So if you are here tonight and you think maybe you're doing somebody a good by being here, or someone had used towing truck to bring you here, you're not doing it for the person, you're doing it for yourself. Because by the time the money will start rolling in, you won't even remember what happened the first day. So Alaja Sekinat, you have this floor before we call it a night. I saw Mama Fautimi, she
Thanks
just
so
sneaked
much.
into this room. Mama Fautimi from the UK, you're welcome. We saw you coming.
Good evening, Ma. Good evening to all great leaders in the house. We appreciate all our first timers and those who are joining us for the second and third time. Just to is an appeal, like I always say, and like all my leaders have said earlier, if we have this information and we are keeping it to ourselves, I see it as a sin against humanity. Please let us all go out there and continue to spread the gospel, please. Out of over 250 million Nigerians and other millions of humans spread all over the world, the percentage of those who have heard about this God-given 100% natural plant-based stem cell therapy, regenerative therapy, not the one that is toxic, not the one that has any side effects, but whatever we are using it for is for us to be thanking God Almighty for showing this to us at this time. And I can bet you, because for those of us who are here already, nobody, I repeat, has regretted being here, in terms of our health, in terms of finances, and most importantly, those one will be able to help through this. Honestly speaking, what we've been used to in the past is no longer helping us. And like some medical doctors I had encounter with some times ago, one of the elderly ones among them actually said that he remembered that when they were in medical school, one of their top lecturers told them that there will be a time both drugs and surgery will not help humanity any longer. And I think we are in that stage now. Just last week, I think I mentioned this during our Zoom meeting last week. 3 friends, close friends, they are also journalists, top editors. They were relating their experiences regarding the drugs they were placed on concerning high blood pressure. They were placed on drugs for high blood pressure, and some of these drugs are damaging their livers. So we can imagine so many people out there. They were just fortunate. I count them to be fortunate because they sought another, advice from other doctors outside the places they were initially being treated, who now told them that, come, this particular one, remove this, because part of the consequences is that these ones will be affecting your livers negatively. So what are we talking about here? We are treating high blood pressure, and the drugs we are placed on will be damaging liver and other organs in our body. God has given us this one that is 100% sure. Why can't we help humanity with this information? Like all my leaders have said, our time is fast spent. Kindly let's go out there. Let's inform more people. Let this room be filled 100% capacity next Tuesday, because by doing so, we'll be bringing many people out of the woods. We will be helping a lot of people out there. Kindly, not because of the money alone. Good, money is good because money answers every other thing. And because of our Naira, the value of our Naira, this is the time for us. Whoever has people that we know that will need these products, kindly let's reach out to them. Thank you all. Alex, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the opportunity of talking. May we have a blessed night rest. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you
Good night.
so very much. Thank you so very much. God bless you, ma'am. We have Mama Idowula Dende. I think you were invited by Active Life. I'm going to forward your message to Active Life. Then if she sees it as okay, I'm sure she's going to get back to you. We try our best not to exchange numbers on Zoom, but if you know the person who's invited you, I will want you to please get in touch with the person and do the proper thing that should be done. Mama M.A. Shogunle, thank you very much. Madam Ajanaku, your hand is up. We have just about 2 minutes. I'm sure you're going to make very good use of that before we call it a night.
Good evening, everyone. I appreciate the lecturer tonight. In fact, I will need the recording of the lecture. Madam, I appreciate you too. This will be my second time of participating in this one.
Leader Alex, she joined us last week and she registered the following day. Let's appreciate her. She came in as a gold member.
Wow. Wow.
Please, can we fill this room with reaction? Because yes, I remembered when she joined us, she was on the road. She was not home yet. Yes. I remember Madam Ajanaku. Do you remember that, ma?
Yes, ma.
She was still on the road when she joined. I could hear car on, and I
Yes,
saw
ma'am.
the tenacity. You can't take away tenacity from people who really want to do this business. You see, she joined on
Yes.
Tuesday. She joined the Zoom on Tuesday, and she signed up on Wednesday. What can be more hot than that one? This is lava hot. Thank you so very much for believing in us. God bless you. And I want to tell
Thank
you,
you, ma.
this is the sky that has become a springboard. And at Phytoscience, we cancel all myths, because impossibility in Phytoscience is a myth. So you can achieve whatever it is you set your mind at achieving. Thank you so very much, ma, for believing in
ma.
us. Thank you.
May I be allowed to, like, 2 seconds to appreciate Mr. Taufik Toromade?
Please do.
He has joined us this night. He joined us on yesterday presentation too, but today is with us from the beginning till the end. And I appreciate him and some other people that I invited. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. You see what it means to be tenacious. I am just still recommending and giving kudos to her for coming on Tuesday and signing up on Wednesday. But she's also telling me that she has already birthed a baby. Wow, what can be more interesting than that? Thank you so very much, Madam Ajanaku. The sky is a springboard for you. I want to welcome you to total wholeness, total wellness, total wealth. And I'm sure in a very short time, we're going to be celebrating your ranking. Thank you so very much. Thank you, everyone. It's been a wonderful night tonight. Please, let's gather here. We did great today. We hit 47. Next Tuesday, I want us to tell me, Alex, please upgrade this 100 capacity cannot reach us. I'll be waiting to see everybody next Tuesday. I love you all.
Love, thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Well done, everyone.
Good evening, Mama.
Thank you. Alaja Lawa. You too.
Well done.
God bless you all.
God bless you.
Have a wonderful night rest. Bye bye.
You too, Ma.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, my